How to save for a down payment. If you've been dreaming of owning your own home, but feel like you'll never be able to afford one, this video is for you. With rents going up at an alarming rate, it might be cheaper to own your own home rather than to continue renting. Start the new year with a plan to save money for a down payment and own your own home in 2020. Hi, I'm John Hamilton, an associate broker with Windermere Real Estate here in Utah. In today's video, we're going to be discussing ways how you can grow your savings account and buy your own home. There are millions of people who struggle with debt and building their savings and have less than perfect credit. But by taking control of their finances, they're able to pay down their debts, increase their credit score, and pad their savings and buy their own home. First of all, you could write everything down. Before you can start padding your savings account and adding to your down payment fund, you need to get a clear idea of exactly where your money is going. For 1 month, you could write down everything that you spend, everything from your monthly bills like electricity, internet, to your variable expenses like entertainment or eating out or gym memberships. You can keep track of all of this manually, like in a notebook, in a spreadsheet, or you could use a budgeting app. Step number 2 would be to identify areas to cut back. Once you know where your money is going, it's time to identify the areas where you can cut back and save additional funds to put toward your down payment. Every household will be different, but when you're saving for a house, anything that's not a necessity, like rent or your medical insurance, should be considered an area where you could cut back. Things like eating out, daily Starbucks, or the purchase of things you don't really need can eat into your budget. Cutting back on extra spending is a great way to build your savings and get you into your new home faster. Once you've identified areas to cut back, create a final budget and then stick to it. Use a budget monitoring app like Mint to help you keep track of how close you are to hitting your budget limits. That app will send you notifications when you approach your limits in each of your predetermined budgetary categories. Save it before you'll miss it. If you rely on your will to save money, you'll likely find it challenging. It can be hard to motivate yourself to transfer money to your savings account when there are things you want to spend your money on. To avoid spending more money than you mean to, save your money before you have the opportunity to miss it by setting up automatic transfers into your savings accounts. Determine how much you want to save each month and then set up automatic transfers to ensure that amount makes it into your account. You can set up one transfer or multiple transfers, but set each to occur immediately following a payday. If you transfer the money from your checking to your savings, you won't have the opportunity to change your mind or accidentally spend more than you planned. Get your credit score up. One of the most important factors in the home buying process is your credit score. Your credit score and the credit score of your spouse, or it could be your partner or your co-buyer, will directly affect the interest rates on your mortgage. And a good credit score can save you hundreds of dollars a month. Work to bring up your credit score as much as possible, even before you apply for your mortgage. You could pay down any outstanding credit card debt and check your credit report for inaccurate information, and always pay your bills on time. Please subscribe to my channel to see additional videos about real estate and living in Utah. If you're interested in buying a home in Utah, look for the link in the description below to download my free guide to buying a home.